Friday evening, everybody. Hello and welcome, Jonathan. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here early as always. Apologize. I was still getting everything ready, just making sure that everything was set up and ready to go here. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Hopefully you have survived the hurricane down there. I've heard of I had a couple of different coworkers down that direction that lost power for a day. Hopefully everything is doing all right down there. Tonight we are going to be liquid cooling. So it's a not a good. You survived. That's good. That's good. That's all that matters. I've been wanting to do something like this for a very long time. Something I definitely wanted to do with this PC case. It just never really made sense. It's just so expensive, so I never really did it before. Tampa is flooded during the hurricane. Luckily, you don't live it. Hey, that's good. As long as it is, it's a little bit better where you're at. That's all that matters. Um, yeah. So liquid cooling is just, especially these custom loops, they are so expensive. They are not any cooler than anything else than like this $20 air fan. So it's just never made sense to kind of do. So long story short, I am working with somebody now that wants to have this done, and they are willing and interested in paying the extra money just for the aesthetics of having a hardline water cooled system. So I wanted to test it out. I wanted to practice a little bit because I don't think that this hardline tubing is going to be the easiest thing to work with and to do. So before I attempt it for somebody else, I wanted to attempt it for myself. So I went and found used uh, a used model of this on eBay. This is the Corsair Hydro X 305i. I wanted to test it out, so I ordered that. Ordered a new set of pipes. Good thing is the pipes are super cheap. Um, there's it came like this. There's three there's three pipes in here that are this long. So we should have plenty of pipe to work with. And that was only 20 bucks. So the good thing is if we do just super mess anything up with the pipes, we should be good. We should be okay to just order some more. Just takes a second. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with somebody else's system. I want to do that first. To be brutally honest, I'm literally negative number percent comfortable with custom loops. Yeah, even though I've built plenty of PCs. Yeah, I have never done this before. And as I was watching videos, I very quickly got overwhelmed. There's a lot that goes into it. Um, the good thing is, I think at the end of the day, I'm figuring it out. I think I've watched enough videos. I think we're getting there. But the crazy part is you have to have everything, like all of these individual fittings. You have to make sure that you have the right ones for the right tubing, in the right color, in the right shape, in the right everything that you want. Everything has to work together. It's very similar to like, an AMD build versus an Intel build. You have to have the right gear to go along with it. Um, this system is set up for different metals and materials in the whole kit. So I could have went and bought like a different water block, but I have to make sure that it's made out of specific materials that are compatible with this. The liquid that you use has to be compatible with everything else. So that's why I wanted to go with one of the kits. So I basically just went with the Corsair kit, and hopefully everything is going to go all right. Evan, welcome into the stream. The only thing that really matters is the inner diameter of the tubes and the fittings. Yeah. Yeah, and I think hopefully that's actually, you know what? That's something I should have checked with these. Now that I have everything, I opened everything. Yeah, 14 millimeter. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, everything is the Corsair stuff, and everything is the 14 millimeter. So it should be good. I've not tested anything, but it should be good. Either way, welcome to the stream, Evan. I appreciate it. You've got a 80% of like the best name possible. I really appreciate the name Evan. I'm like more overwhelmed than the days of me being a beginner PC builder. Yeah, it is. It's a lot, and the worst part is like at any point in time something could leak, something could corrode. I know that Linus Tech Tips literally just had a video of his entire server rack leaking and all that kind of stuff, and that definitely makes me nervous because I am planning on doing the GPU as well. The kit that I bought on eBay ended up coming with a water block um, that didn't fit my current GPU, but I had a 4060 Ti. I was kind of on the fence of swapping it out anyways. So this is a 3080, 3090 water block. So I found a pretty decently priced 3080 Ti that I've been using, and I'm gonna put that water block on there as well. So again, and that's actually another thing that I'm really excited to do that I actually have not done yet either is take apart a GPU. And so we'll be having some fun doing that as well. So it's going to be a lot of learning tonight, a lot of hopefully not destroying my computer because this one is mine. The good thing is if I literally just can't get it figured out, if I can't get all of it going, I don't have to do this for the client PC that I'm building, but I wanted to take a look and see how difficult it was on my PC first. So from most of the videos that I watched, the good thing is it should be the easy stuff first. Just kind of taking everything apart, putting the CPU block on, putting the radiator on, as well as taking the GPU apart, putting the water block on that, putting that back in here, and then the part that I'm not the most nervous to do. Um, I'm not like nervous about bending the tubes. I'm kind of worried at how long it's going to take. I have no idea how long of a process that's going to be. Heating up, bending the tubes, getting it to the right shape, coming back over, measuring, does that fit there? Nope, I need to cut off another half an inch, and like going through that process over and over and over and over and over again. I'm excited about it, but I don't know how long it's going to take. So we may or may not get done tonight. When Ed from TechSource did his personal PC rebuild, he saw some kind of yellow thing on his GPU riser cable, which could come from the CPU block leaking. That's one concern for me in a custom loop. Yeah, absolutely, definitely one of those things that is concerning. But we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the best. So, all right. So I think to get started, first things first, I have to get some opinions because right now I've got this beautiful 10-inch screen on my case, but it is over where the radiator spot is on this case, on this Thermaltake P3, the Core P3. So this is the spot over here that's usually there for the radiator. But I've got that big screen there because I didn't have a radiator. So I'm trying to debate if I take the screen off, and put the radiator here, and then just go without the screen. Or I've seen some builds. Thermaltake actually has 3D printer files for being able to take one of these, the bars that come with the P3, and hook the radiator onto the front or the top of the PC. So that's also an option for me to do. If I wanted to keep the screen here, keep the screen, like mount the radiator on top of this, I don't know if that would look the best or not. Like, as much as I love the screen, I don't know if it would be worth it to mount the radiator somewhere else. You'd much rather buy a kit than that you can customize from a website, so you don't have to make a full Amazon or Newegg order page full of water cooling stuff. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot involved with this. You can literally give your components a bath in the isopropyl alcohol. Also, you can literally get the components wet. Yeah, absolutely. As long as we don't turn them on. Yeah, 100%. Have to specific solder points have to get wet. Yes, yes, definitely aware. Still not something I want to deal with. Definitely don't want this to get super wet. Also, again, because this is my personal machine, I mean, this is my personal machine. So if I don't get this done, if I do ruin it, if I do just get it wet, I am out the machine, not able to use a computer until I get it dried off, until I get it working again. I do have like my daughter's computer I could use. I am streaming from my laptop over there. So I mean, I have a computer, but not my computer, you know. All right. So, I think the first thing I need to do is decide if I'm going to keep this screen on here or put the radiator directly on the case. And then once I get that figured out, then I think it's really just starting to tear everything down and put it together. So probably end up doing the GPU first. Just kind of knock that out. Linus poured a whole can of soda in his system, and Jay sprayed a board and GPU with spray bottle. Showed how hard it is. Yeah, I remember watching a video a while ago. I don't remember who did the video, but they put a server rack out in like a shed. It was like some backyard shed, and it was like 100 degrees, and it was just open air. Like they let bugs, and it was like dusty, but like it ran fine for like 5 years or something. I remember watching something like that. Just coat the motherboard in Vaseline. Okay, all right. I'll have to go get my supply. It is in the bathroom for times that you need. Oh, never mind. I'll just we'll get there when we get there. If we need the Vaseline, we'll get there. Appreciate Slackery. I appreciate you being here either way. Hope you're having a great day so far. We're about to start this build, and I think we are going to start with the GPU, which means I need to clear all of this stuff off of the table here. Not all of it, but most of it. I'm going to get some of the big things off, just so I have some room. I only want Sandwich Tech. Welcome in. Hope you are having a fantastic day as well. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous as well, but I'm excited. I'm excited too. Slackery is having a terrible, terrible day. Hey, sometimes it happens, but hopefully your day is turning out a little bit better because you are here. That's the goal. I also just realized I need my computer back up here so that I can take the GPU out. It's not helpful if I'm going to do the GPU to just put it down on the floor. So we're going to start there. You're going to get this GPU out. And I forgot my screwdriver upstairs. I have the kit, but the screwdriver's upstairs. I will be right back. You guys cannot see me, but you can hear me. I'm in my office right now. Microphones can travel, cameras cannot. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to be nervous. I don't want my siblings to talk to me while doing it. Otherwise, it'd kill my PC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we're not killing anything tonight. Hopefully, we are just hopefully everything just goes well. You know, that's kind of what we're hoping for. All right. There is the GPU. All right, now we can move this back down. All right, and now I think we're going to switch. Hope everything goes good. I hope so as well. I appreciate it, Jonathan. Appreciate it. All right, so hopefully we can just do everything right about here, and you'll be able to at least see a little bit. If your siblings distract you, then just slap them. I mean, that's one option. I don't recommend, you know, physical violence. Typically, siblings they will retaliate with that physical violence back. You've got a table. What about tweezers and a Swiss Army knife? It hopefully has a screwdriver. I've got my screwdriver right here, so I shouldn't need another screwdriver. But I do have tweezers in this kit as well. There are tweezers right there, and I don't think I have my Swiss Army knife. I got one upstairs in the office if I need one, so it's not far. It's not far. All right. Let's do this. So this actually came with a manual, and yep, I'm going to be that guy because I don't want to mess this up. So this one right here says the package is including this, removal of the original heatsink. So unscrew all the fasteners attaching the original heatsink fan assembly to the graphics card circuit board. Traditionally, this includes the heatsink with fan, backplate, and or front plate, I/O bracket reinforcement. Disconnect all the cables connected to the heatsink. Wipe off any remains of the original thermal compound and pads until there are no leftovers on the graphics card, circuit board, and GPU. All right, and that's about it. And then you just put everything back on. So, cool. Let's try this. Just refer to the Verge video for guidance. Oh yeah, we've got this. We got this. Make sure not to let the power supply touch the rest of the case or it will short. Okay? All right? All right? Heyo, Nick is here. Welcome, welcome, Nick. You are about to see me take apart this GPU. I did also watch a very quick video on this. This isn't the best place to do this. What if I swapped the camera? What if I flipped it upside down? Would that be too weird? If I did something like flip. Why can't I flip it? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, let me try to figure something out here so I can have it like down here. So I think that's ideally you'd have something right in here because I don't want it here. Okay, let me move some more of this stuff so that everybody has a good view of this GPU being taken apart. All right. Thermal compound isn't needed. That's the big thermal paste telling you. That's just big thermal paste. Oh my goodness, you guys. I appreciate all of this amazing advice. And you know what? The other thing I need another light for this because I'm already blocking it. All right, I'm getting out Ugh. All right, this light right here is going to be my work light. All right, there we go. Look at that, nice and bright. Nice and bright. All right. Whoa, let's get weird. Upside down isn't weird for top down. Yeah, I know. But OBS wasn't being nice. So it's not fighting static. He's fighting cancer. What is? I'm not sure what that's from. Is that from a movie? Wear the VR goggles? Oh my goodness, guys. All right. So this piece, I think, comes out. I'm not sure how. How does this come out? There we go. All right. That piece comes out. Cool. Got it. Step one, down. Bro's lost touch with what's going on. Can't believe he's still using iFixit tools. What? What's the real controversy? I don't keep up with these things. I don't keep up with these things. Am I not supposed to be using iFixit anymore? Thermal paste is necessary. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Man, I don't have time for most of these controversies, to be honest. I was a little bit mad when I've got a deep. That's half the other reason I wanted to do this is because I've got a deep cool uh, CPU cooler on my machine. So I was like, I gotta switch it out anyways now. Can't take pictures of my computer without people calling me out. All right, I don't know how to get these little things off. I'm not gonna be able to fit this in there. The video I watched, this guy had like these little sticky pads. Eat more paste than you spread. Oh, I didn't get the strawberry paste this time. I just got the regular. I'm not really a fan of the regular paste. All right, let me get some tape. Let me see if this tape gets these little things to come out. The less paste you use for cooling, the more you get for snacking. That is the way to do it. He just kind of stuck it on there. Hey, look at that! It just came right out. Nice. All right. I don't know where I'm going to keep all these things. Hey, look at that. Just came right out. Actually, I might just keep them on this little piece of tape. Might just do that because those are really small and I don't want to lose them. Okay. Got those out. So now I've got these teeny tiny little screws everywhere. And I'm not going to be able to use that one. So let's grab a different one here. All right. So should we be taking any like predictions? Like how long this is gonna take me? Should we be doing like what's the first thing Devin's gonna break? Is it gonna be the GPU here? Is it going to be like something? I assume I'm gonna completely mess something up before the night is done. More than usual. Usually the mess up when we're building stuff is like, oh, I put the fans on the wrong way and I have to take them all off and put them back on. But I just kind of assume that I'm going to mess something up. I'm going to break something. I have a feeling that's what I'm going to do here. All right, let's see. Is that the right one? Yep, that's a really small. It's a really small T5 Torx bit. All right. Everybody is watching where these are going, right? Because I'm not paying that close of attention. I was not writing it down either. So somebody let me know. There's these 4 screws, regular screws over here, and then the 2 Torx are under these little components here. I think you're just supposed to pipe water into the fans for cooling for the GPU. Make it like a waterfall type of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Just have an open waterfall in your computer. Okay, so does that piece just come off now? I should have watched that video again. I think this might just come off now. Maybe, yeah, because this bracket isn't attached. Oh, there's more! There's more of these little things. I only took out 2 of them. Why people are so silly in this chat. It's a silly night. It's a Friday night. We can be a little bit silly. Not too silly. Not too silly, but being a little bit silly is all right. I'm okay with that. All right. Man, that actually works really well. I wish most of the things that I tried in everyday life worked that well, as just like seamless as that was. Just be careful, because when the silly police comes around, that's when you have to worry about being silly. That is when you have to worry about it. You know, I think I might grab my chair, because this is going to probably hurt my back if I keep doing this for too long. You snapped it in half. You're not supposed to go ahead. If you're following along step by step, you're not supposed to go ahead. Are the water-cooled speaker amplifiers in this earth? I'm not sure. Think my warranty is invalid now. Oh yeah, absolutely. Warranties all invalid. All right, look at that. The first plate is off. All right. I don't know. I should really come up with a better system for doing this. Okay. So we've got, I'm going to take a couple of these pads off here. And then, well, these aren't pads. These are like putty. Huh, that's cool. All right, so there's a couple of screws here, as well as there's these couple of cables. I did remember that as well, that I need to do that. Were these supposed to have screws in them? Has this card been taken apart before? 4090 caught fire and the 13900K. Oh yeah, I hear if you just call Intel and call NVIDIA, they're both great as far as service goes. Just impeccable service. You should be able to just immediately talk to a human, and I hear that they will just refund you super quick. GPU PCB stuck in the toaster. That's a new one. That's an interesting new one that I was not prepared for. Usually in these types of streams, I'm ready for when people do things, but the toaster, it's not one I was ready for. Bro, I'd be sweating buckets. You have no idea. JT, welcome to the stream. It is a good thing that I drank that quarter bottle of tequila right before I started. Otherwise, my hands would be shaking. I wouldn't be able to be doing this right now. But like, I don't know, how bad can it be, right? Surely this can't be that hard, right? Not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous. I've never done this before. and I'm doing it live on stream. So here we are. Okay, bracket off. Okay, now we need to take these cables off, and we need those screws, those 4 screws. All right. Okay, so this one, I was gonna try to let you guys see, but like you guys can barely see the GPU, let alone like that connector. So I apologize if I cover it up. Shirley. Sir Nathan, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. And I will call you Shirley if I want to. You'll try putting the toaster PCB back in the bathtub. Yep. That's yeah, should just pop right out like a I don't know. That'll probably work though. We had that disclaimer at the beginning of this stream, right? Did everybody see that? Did everybody read it? Did everybody sign the waiver before coming in here? ASRock made a 7900 XTX with the ATX 3.1 connector. The PCB is it's not dusty. I think it looks pretty good actually for a used card. I don't it looks pretty clean to me. It was definitely at least air dusted. Is this I can't tell if that's a lift or I think it's a lift one. Maybe I use this. Got a bunch of these crazy specialized tools that I've got no idea how to use. I should probably look. I have no idea. I have no idea if that's a lift or not. Give me 1 second. I said this was going to be a learning stream. We are learning together here. All right, let me go to my watch history, my YouTube watch history. Nobody else look at that. We don't need to go over every video here. It's fine, I promise. There's no, yeah, okay. Why is this so far? I just watched it yesterday. Why are there so many videos in my watch history? Okay, here we go. Water block. Okay, take those off. The PCI slot bracket, we did that. Okay, next step is going to be, okay, disconnect the cables. Yep, those 3 cables. Got it, got it. Okay, the first one, is this? Oh, yep, that's good. That is a really good thing that I looked. I was definitely trying to lift it the completely wrong way. There we go, look at that. Look at how easy that was. Man, that was so easy. Once I knew what I was doing. All right, got it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not keeping up with chat here. So I should stick with the old-fashioned connectors. I rejected the cookies at the beginning of the show. You rejected the cookies? My daughter's going to be so disappointed. She made those herself. Took her all afternoon. Pull up the Verge Supercut. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I'm not sure. I think Nick also might have drank half a bottle of tequila before he started this stream. All right, let me see which way I flip this cable. Okay, we don't flip this one. This one we push like this. Cool. Does that still come up though? Oop. Okay, then it pops up. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think I need to go forward a little bit still. This is really small. Not gonna lie, this is kind of This is the reason I don't want to do this. This is so small. Business in the front, party in the back. You're correct. Cooler stuck. Huh. That definitely sounds like you're not using enough Vaseline either, Slackery. Go find some more of that. And why is this so small? I promise I'm not this old. Okay, there we go. I got it. Got it out. 2 for 2. Rejected the tracking cookies. Ah, I get it. I get it. Okay, and then what does this one do? These little cables. I don't even. What? It didn't show that one. It didn't show the third cable. Oh no. It didn't. Okay, but it looks like it is the same as this one. Yep. Okay, cool. That was easy. Okay, it's the same as that one. There we go. Got it. All right. Whew. It is really. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? Okay, that's not the right. I'm so excited that each one of these screws has used a different bit. Nick, this is not my freebie card. I decided to go to Micro Center and pull a Nick, and this is a used refurbished 3080 Ti that Micro Center had, because the kit that I bought on eBay had the 3080 3090 GPU block on it with it. So clearly, because the kit included the block, I had to go and get the GPU for the block, right? Yes, I went and bought a new GPU, but because of you beautiful people, this is turning into a business. My YouTube channel here is turning into a business. So I officially can claim this GPU as a business expense. It is officially tax deductible because I am doing this right here. All right. So now I think I can literally just take this out. So I appreciate you all being here. If you could all share my channel with your friends, if you could get as many people to subscribe as possible, it's a write-off, 100%. You just write it off. All of this stuff, we just have to write it off. It's as easy as that. I'm pretty sure that's a Schitt's Creek reference. I think it's been a while. Ooh. So I think, hey, look at that. Okay. Holy buckets, this whole thing is falling apart. What is this? GPU, it's falling apart. Wow, that is crazy looking. That's the graphics card right there. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drop it. There we are. If you get hungry, those blue chips in the iFixit kit are tasty. Good pick up on the reference. All right, that's it. That is a GPU right there. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some cleaning up, I think, of this board, because that thermal paste is pretty crusty, as well as all of this thermal putty is all over. All right, so I need to take the rest of this thermal putty off. And then so the other thing is because, again, this is a used card or used kit, I need to come into here and see if this still has the thermal pads on it. DDT, yes, 100%. Also, not to be confused with the DDT yoga method, practice, whatever you call it. Not to be confused with yoga. This body does not do yoga. So yeah, anybody else do yoga? No, just okay. Sorry. Trying to keep the conversation going, but I don't have anything. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this. A little nervous. This is a lot of screws. The good thing is I've got you guys keeping track of the screws, so I don't need to. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Hey, look at that. Still has all the thermal pads on it. I will make sure that those all line up. Still, it kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like they all line up. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Everything's already there. Nice. All right. So now I need to clean off this DDP yoga. I don't know. Is it DDP? You don't think the skyscraper is still supposed to be on the card? Do you mean the thermal paste, or do you mean this thing sticking up? Or do you mean this? I'm not sure what a skyscraper is. This? The power connector? I assume the power connector is supposed to be there. Yes, pre-applied thermal pads. Super helpful. I don't think that feels like it's on there. And it definitely it's just it doesn't plug back in there. It's just a connector. Diamond Dallas Page. Yes, that's who I'm thinking of. Sorry. It's kind of important. KC, yes. The power connector is very important. We do, I'm pretty sure, need the power connector. Okay. I also did not bring any alcohol down here with me. Well, not that kind of alcohol. Not the kind of alcohol that I want to put on this, but I'm going to probably need it. That is pretty dry and crusty thermal paste. That's pretty dry. Oh man, you guys are gonna kill me, or at least get me banned on YouTube. One of the two. All right, so here's another really dumb question for all of you very smart people in chat, because I've never done this before. This is my first time taking apart a GPU like this. This is the same thermal paste, right? Big black cooler. I've got a big white cooler. It's what's currently on my computer. It's white. Is this the same thermal paste? Does the same thermal paste go on a GPU that goes on a CPU? Didn't even think about that, because there's again, because this is used, the thermal paste on the block is not there. Okay, I assume it was. But I did not do ideally a thermal pad. Yeah, well, I've got a bunch of this extra thermal putty stuff from inside the GPU. I don't know if that works, if that's the same. But I do actually have thermal tape somewhere, like tape I can cut some strips. Same paste though. Okay, cool. Heat doesn't discriminate. Yeah, we'll probably just end up using um thermal paste because I know I've got a bunch of thermal paste. Cool. I know I've got a bunch of thermal paste. Okay. You need special thermal paste. It's often referred to as Sigma paste. Riz paste can also work. Okay, well, I'll see what I got. Ugh. Let me go grab some paste. All right, I have some thermal take, some Cooler Master, some thermal grizzly, and some super exciting unmarked paste. Nothing on it. So I don't know what you guys have a preference for. Unmarked thermal grizzly, thermal take, or Cooler Master paste. Thermal grizzly, we've got to vote for thermal grizzly. Nobody wants to use the unmarked random paste that probably came with some random CPU cooler I got a while ago. All right, thermal grizzly it is. Unnamed paste. Ooh, 1 for 1. 1 for thermal grizzly, 1 for unnamed paste. Going once, going twice. I already have thermal grizzly here, so unless somebody else votes for something, I've already got the thermal grizzly. Sorry. All right, I'll vote for thermal grizzly too. You are outnumbered, Nathan. You have been voted off of the stream. Goodbye. Sorry, that was another really old reference. I don't know how much. Again, I forgot to get the strawberry. That's usually my favorite, but this is just regular paste. Grizzly. All right. We're going grizzly. I have no idea how much goes on here. I don't know if this is similar to a CPU. We're going to do about that much. We're going to spread it around a little bit. Spread it around a little bit so it gets a little bit even there. We're going to try to get it. All right. Good enough for me. They do have a red paste. Nice. All right. So now we've got this pasted back up. This is going to sit right here, I'm pretty sure. I think. Want to make sure that's in there. Wait, that cable goes out right there? That's where the power connector is. Is that where that cable goes out? Huh. Or does it go out the back here? Okay, this is the back plate. Okay, yeah, it can go out the back. All right, cool. It goes out the back. It does not go out the same. Okay. That goes right there. Perfect. Painted like one of your French girls. Painted like one of my French GPUs. Not gonna lie. If you ask my wife, she would probably say I love this GPU more than her, but that's clearly not true. All right. So now I need to put this back on first. Putting this I don't even know what this is called. It's like a compression. Oh, I need a different darn Torx bit again. All right. I think this is okay. This was the right screw for this one, right, guys? This one? This screw? Probably, right? Let's try it. If it fits, we're going to use it. Okay, that one is not it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That wasn't even the right screw. I think it's this one. All right, which I need a different bit for. Oh my gosh. Come on. That's not it either. This needs to be a longer screw. Which one was it? Are we sure it wasn't this one? Who wrote this down? Somebody was keeping track of these, weren't they? It's clearly not that one. That is not working. Which one was it? Was it one of these? I see. All of you all got real quiet real fast. I thought you guys were keeping track for me. Did I really just... Which screw was it? Am I doing this wrong? I'm pretty sure it's this one that I've been trying this whole time. Never used the Corsair block, but the bracket... But does that bracket even go back on? That's a good question. That's a really good question. That's a great question. Let me look. Let me watch the video here really quick. Let me watch the video because I'm a professional. Okay, that goes on. Ooh, they're saying put the side bracket on first. Okay, I mean, we can do that. You're right. You are right. KC saving me right here. The bracket does not go back on. Brandon, appreciate the really terrible timing you guys had that I tried that for way too long. All right. All right, all right. Yeah, so we put this side bracket back on. All right, and this one was these screws. I'm 99.9% sure. Looks right. Right? All right. Looks good. Sorry, stepped away to get the popcorn. Bracket always goes back on. Not in this video, it didn't. Oh. That fits very weirdly now. Okay, this is fine. Well, that screw doesn't fit there. Okay. All right, all right, all right. You guys were right. I should have been paying attention to these screws. This one. Got it. if only they could just make all the screws one size. But, you know, that'd be really easy. And they don't want that, right? Clearly, you don't want this to be an easy process. Wow, I was about to celebrate, but that one doesn't fit either. What the world? You filmed the YouTube short? Good. I'm glad that you're getting something done because I clearly am not. All right. All right, what screws? Is that a Oh, is that a screw from the Corsair kit? Hmm. It might not be any of these. Like that's why it's not working. Because this might be a Corsair screw that because it's screwing into the Corsair bracket. We're just gonna try all of these screws and see if any of them fit. Hey, that one took. Let's go. It was one of the Corsair screws. That's why it wasn't working because I was trying the screws that came with the actual card that actually held this bracket on before, and it was not those. It was Corsair screws. Either way, welcome back, Jonathan. I appreciate being unmuted now. This is exciting. The good thing is with how well everything is going so far, like I can't wait to get to the rest of this. I hope you guys are just absolutely as excited as I am. Oh my goodness. Why is this so difficult? This one is not the right size. Those two different size screws. Always use the hardware that comes with the loop, they tell me now. Okay. Those are different. I need this one. Can you guys hear the music that I've got playing? If not, it is really a shame because this is such a good playlist. I mean, I purposefully, tried to and attempted to make it so that you guys couldn't hear, but no music. Good, good, good. You always toss the OEM screws into the bag. Okay. All right, good to know, good to know. Okay, that hole is just apparently different because it's not, none of those are fitting either. Those are the same, but they're not fitting into that bracket. There's still a screw in there. I didn't take a screw out. Guys, this is going so well right now. Like, I just am in awe of how well this is going already. This is literally the first thing that we're doing. The GPU. This GPU is going to be so cold when we're done. It is going to be so cooled. All right. I took all the other screws out. I'm checking right now. They're all out. Hey, look at that. When it doesn't already have a screw in it and you line it up properly. Hey, look, it actually goes in. Yay! The voices are telling me to take a big, tasty bite of my GPU. Depends on which thermal paste you used. But probably not. No, I wouldn't recommend that. Okay. So then once those are in, now we screw the rest of everything on, and then that's done. Goes like so. Like that. Okay. That doesn't line up. This is upside down. It goes on upside down? Like that? Why does it do that? Oh, because that's the outside of the PC, so Corsair. Okay. All right. Got it. Used ranch instead of thermal paste. That sounds like a Mr. Yeaster video to me. That sounds like it would work, but it doesn't smell good after like 2 days. You connected your Bluetooth speaker to your phone to hear you better since the audio on my phone isn't loud enough. It used to be when it comes to your streams. I apologize if my streams aren't loud. I mean, OBS is bouncing up into the yellow when I'm talking. So I apologize if YouTube is doing something crazy. You can't go wrong with ranch. I don't know. My daughter actually just asked me this question like yesterday. She was like, she comes at me straight face and she's like, "Are you a ranch guy or a ketchup guy?" I'm like, I hadn't given it that much thought. Kind of depends on what you're eating it with, right? But I said in the grand scheme of things, I think that ketchup for me is probably a little bit more versatile. I can probably use it for a few more things. Like if I had to only choose one for the rest of my life, I'd probably go with ketchup. And she said I was wrong. Bluetooth GPU will work about as well as this 3080. Yeah, this will be fine. It'll be fine. I oh my goodness. I've got high hopes. Yeah, I mean I'm sure he's done ranch as thermal paste, to be completely honest. I remember watching a video a long time ago. The one that really gets me was the he had a um he did spaghetti sauce as his thermal as his as his liquid in his liquid cooler. Spaghetti sauce. And it worked. Like that's the crazy part about it. Ranch, okay. All right, good. I have not tried that yet either, but I probably won't. All right. There's the GPU. It has been successfully, as long as you don't watch the stream over again, don't replay anything, don't go back at all. It has been moved to the water block. Check it out. That's a 3080 Ti right there. All right. Now that we've got that way more difficult than I assumed it was going to be task out of the way, I'm going to try to clean up a little bit of this stuff here. I promise I'll get this cleaned up later. I'm just going to kind of move it out of the way here. What is that? Huh. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I will store that properly later. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is having as much fun as I am tonight. Message retracted. Why do I see so many messages retracted? All right. So now that we've got the GPU in, pretty sure the next step is to put everything into the computer the way that it's going to be installed. Holy crap, it is Griff and Alyssa. I assume probably just Griff, but he said we're chilling watching us build this thing. Um, it's going perfect at the moment. I don't actually think that it could be going any better. And if anybody in chat says anything contrary, Griff, you know how chats can be sometimes. Nothing show in regular view. What does that mean? You mean oh, you want me to put the regular camera back up? Let me see what it looks like once I get this back up here. Ugh. Either way, welcome, Griff. Welcome, Alyssa, if you are there as well. Okay, yeah, we'll switch back. We'll switch the camera. Camera, is that what you meant, Nick? Going back like this? All right. So there's the computer. And now, Alyssa is here too. Welcome, Alyssa. Welcome, anybody else that is watching. Very, very exciting stream so far. I have successfully taken an RTX 3080 Ti, put a water block on it, and we are going to be installing the rest of the stuff onto this computer so that we can completely water cool it. So we need to take off this CPU cooler, put on the correct water block, put the GPU in. We're going to vertical mount it. So I need to replace this bracket with that bracket. And then I think I'm going to take this screen off. How's everybody feel about that? Now that we got more people in here and the computer is back up, hopefully everybody can see it. I mean, nothing's showing as retracted. Oh, okay. As far as the text goes. Okay, good. I'm glad that that's just me seeing it, I guess. You hear air in the tubing works 99% as well as liquid coolants and saves on weight. I mean, to be fair, air is half water or something, right? Half something. It's just like our bodies. Like we're like 95% water. Something like that. All right. So we are going to let's take this off. Let's take this CPU cooler off. How do I want to do this? Am I going to do it standing upright like this? I think so, because I think I'm going to need to take the back off. No, probably not. Let's just try taking this off. All right. Oh, we've got more thermal paste. All right. Are we using the same thermal paste for the CPU block? Take the motherboard off. Probably won't. Oh, darn it. Oh, I don't have to. It's over there. Probably won't take the motherboard off. That doesn't sound like something I need to do at the moment. Sounds like more work than I want. I mean, I'm already doing, let's be honest. This is already way too much work. Griff, if you are still watching, please do not tell Anthony how this is going so far. This is officially what he wanted to do for his PC that we're building for him. So I decided to practice on my computer, and I promise it's going really well. But we don't have to tell Anthony about it. All right, I'm gonna do this. Sorry, guys. Do you like this view better? Is this better, or should I flip it to the top down again? You guys, let me know. I'm gonna take this thermal paste off. You guys, let me know. He's here watching too. I did actually tell him. I told him today that I was going to be doing this, but I knew that he wasn't going to. I knew he wasn't going to tune in. He's way too busy. He's way too busy to watch somebody like me. Top down, you think. Can't see much. All right, we'll try the top down again. I know that you probably won't be able to see much this way either, the way that I've got it tilted, without like taking the legs off this thing. Okay, so we got that off. I'm also going to do this at the same time, because the more that I can just take off at the same time, the easier this is going to be. Actually, maybe I do want. Let's go with this one. Anybody here use an electric screwdriver? Not like a drill, but like a screwdriver like this that has any recommendations? I've been not because of any drama, not because I'm trying to not get canceled for using an iFixit toolkit, but I've been debating and seeing if I could find an electric drill. The Fantic E1 Max. All right. You're either gonna you should Discord me a link. All right. Got that off. That iFixit. I know it was a joke. I know. I get it. I'm just trying to keep the joke alive. Buy the E1 Max. It's your favorite electric. How many have you tried though? That's the question. That's the big question. All right. So I need now this bracket. And this goes right there. So I need to unplug those things so that I can get this screwed in. I'm pretty sure that goes like that. And then we need to figure out where the GPU actually is going to sit, which that's one of those we can probably do later. Don't trust electric screwdrivers. Yeah, I mean, I get that like there's just some things are just going to be better. I'm actually going to take a picture of this really quick. I get that like some are just going to be I'm not going to get rid of this screwdriver by any means. What did I say? What did it say about the electric scratcher I sent to you? I'm not sure, Jonathan. One slip of that screw and a happy trigger finger. Oh, man. Ugh. All right, let's see if I can keep those in the right order. Probably not. All right, so this then goes here. And again, I apologize that you're probably not able to see much at the moment. Ooh, yeah, see, like an electric screwdriver wouldn't have been able to just do that screw right there because of how close that is to the power supply. Not scratcher. Oh, okay, I get it. All right. CPU? Are you asking what CPU I have in this machine? Stupid phone autocorrect. Yup, that darn autocorrect. This computer specifically has a 12th gen i9. And I think I just realized that this is flimsy enough. I think we still need that vertical piece on there to make this work. I think I need to have that piece on here still. This is the 12900K. exactly, right? I feel pretty lucky now. I got it a while ago, and I was like, ah, it's not the latest and greatest, but you know what? It'll be fine. I'll survive. And ain't that the truth? I am surviving over here. So big win. Big win over here. Yeah, and I'm super happy with it. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a fantastic CPU. And you know what? I'm just gonna not upgrade for a while, I think. Like there's so much going on in the CPU world right now. Like, okay, this doesn't fit. How does this go in now? I think it was down farther. Does it go over it this way now? No, it doesn't do that. Look at it. Huh. Maybe it, well, it's got to screw in somehow, right? How did this happen? Is this upside down? Gosh dang it, it's upside down. I don't know, should I get the new Ryzen 9000 series or go with the 12th gen? Yeah, so that's a really good question. And I think a question that a lot of people are asking right now. Really, really good question. First, obviously, depends on what you're using it for. Um, I think again, a lot of people are hating on the 9000 series right now because the ones that are available, the 9600 and the 9700. See, everybody's hating on them right now. And again, I think you're right. They're probably not worth it at the moment for the price. But I think those are going to be the top CPUs to get like next year when they see a little bit of a price decrease. Those are going to be some solid. No, this isn't the way it goes. Surely it's not. I had that in the right way. Yeah, content creation, streaming, and gaming. I mean, if you wanted to go AMD at this point, it wouldn't be the 96 or 9700. Maybe that 98 or 9950, whatever it's going to be. Um, yeah, 7800 X3D is fantastic. Again, really depends on your budget. If you can swing like the what is it, the 7900, 7950, like that's got way more power in it like for the multi-threaded stuff, multi-core. Yeah, 7950 X or X3D. That's yeah, that would be the way to go. But not gonna lie, for content creation, I would look at those benchmarks. Look at the Tech Notice. Go and check out that channel. Um, and he does a bunch of benchmarks for all of the photo editing, video editing software. And for the most part, again, I think it really depends on which side you're on. But this 12th gen is pretty darn solid still. Not gonna lie. Okay, I need my riser cable so I can figure out. So this goes here. It does not fit on that. Okay, so yeah, I did have this in the right way. I'm just I'm just gonna redo everything like 3 times tonight. Because apparently I can't get this figured out by myself. Okay, let me just put one screw back in here and look at this again. Because surely the 7950 X3D is still the most powerful CPU. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I kind of love this 12 900K, it's pretty fantastic. Yeah, see, that's how that's supposed to sit. Okay. That's clearly how that's supposed to go, but how does this fit in? I mean, I don't need this, but this feels really wobbly. It's not supposed to be this wobbly, is it? Oh, maybe it's because I didn't put in that third screw. Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, like, everybody wants to talk like these benchmarks. Everybody wants to say, yeah, this one's better than that one. Go this way or that way. But like, I don't think for the most part you're gonna notice a difference if you went for a 7800 X3D, if you went for the 7950, if you got a 12900K, like, yeah, the 12900K is gonna render your video 3 minutes faster than one of those. And yeah, the 7800 X3D is going to play your game at 10 more FPS, but like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, right? Like, I think that's that's my biggest takeaway. Uh, yeah, benchmarks are one thing, and when they're so close, like, pick whichever one you want. You know, if you want Intel, go for the 12900K. Honestly, the i7, the 12700, okay, that feels a little better. Still feels a little flimsy on that side. You guys see that, like, just moving around? I don't know. It feels a little flimsy. This side feels real good now. Okay, it'll probably be fine, right? Because this doesn't fit here. The screw hole's right there. It needs to go down a whole nother... Unless it's literally held on right there. That's the only... It goes like this, guys. Okay. 35. Final offer. I'll take 20. We'll take 20. How about one of these? I'm just gonna grab a drink. All right. Let me grab a couple more of these screws here really quick. I'm not gonna lie, getting a little bit nervous about this with how long this is taking me for for all of this stuff that should be so simple to do. This is the easy stuff. This is the easy stuff right now. I'm getting a little bit nervous, everybody. Not gonna lie. Hopefully we can get out of this tonight and be okay. As long as we don't break anything. You know, if I have to come down here tomorrow and finish this up, like, that's fine. I'm getting nervous, guys. All right. There we go. All right. I'm also gonna have to I'm gonna have to take this plate off again, and take this plate off and paint it purple because I did not paint. Okay, look at how sturdy that is now. All right, we're not going anywhere. Bro's gonna do an overnight stream. Actually, funny you say that because I'm debating. I'm debating on it. Got a lot of things coming up. One of them being Extra Life. If you guys are familiar with Extra Life, plan is to do some sort of stream for that. typically, the idea of Extra Life streams is 24 hours. So the plan is to do something for Extra Life. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, what that's going to be. So if anybody has any ideas there, that's the goal. Yeah, I think this is going to be a two-parter. We'll have to see. But so I think we're going to do something for Extra Life. Whether it ends up being a full 24 hours, I don't know. I'm getting kind of old. I don't know if it's going to be full 24 hours. But we're probably going to do something, and that's going to be the end of, or the beginning of November. Yeah, build, test, game, yeah, 100%. So we'll probably be doing something beginning of November for that. And I think that it would be fun to do a 24-hour live stream, or at least like a really, really long live stream, right? Like a really long one. Something bigger than normal. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what happens there. I need somebody to come and do that with me, though. I don't think I could make it myself for like a 24 hours or like overnight. But if I had somebody here with me, I might be able to do it. I think the other thing that is rapidly coming up is 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So I'm kind of thinking that like a big stream, doing something really fun to celebrate 1,000 subscribers could also be really, really fun. So let me know what you guys think about that. I've got some different ideas for what we should do at 1,000 subscribers, but I'm very interested to hear everybody else's thoughts, because chances are, edit videos while I stream, I could do that. That would be fun. I mean, I don't know if it'd be fun, but I could do that. All right. I'm putting these power LED. Okay, so they go this way. I'm putting these cables back in just by looking at the motherboard. So I'm hoping that I'm getting them right here. So my original thought was I kind of wanted to build a PC and then give it away. I don't know if I'm gonna have the clout to do that at the moment, but I'm trying. So hopefully that's exciting for people. Have I ever done I have not done a tiny ITX build. I've not done anything like that. Would love to. That's definitely on my list. And I'm planning on doing something like that soon. Would love to do that. But no, everything that I've done has been in a very large case so far. So but yeah, if anybody has any hookups, if anybody has any ideas for gaming PC parts, kind of thinking I want to build something and give it away. What if we do 2 of those? Griff says that would be cool. Competing builds, that could be fun. That could be really interesting. That could be good. I like that idea. I'll have to brainstorm that. Bro sounds like he has more chins than he has subscribers. Close. I've only got 3 at the moment. I do have more than 3 subscribers, though. But either way, I appreciate you being here, Banana Man. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Appreciate you being here. All right, we have got this bracket in. It is solid now that I've figured out how to put it in there properly. We can put the GPU block, or we can put the GPU back in whenever at this point. I'm going to put the CPU block on now. And see, if I flip this around, it's not going to work very well. I'm not going to be able to work on it. So I apologize. You guys have like just a terrible view right now. If I could do this any better, like that's unfortunately probably the best you're gonna get. But at least you can see the CPU there. All right. So we are... Ooh, that is something I am not going to say on stream. I am going to... It's one thing if I talk about my own chins, but probably will not be going there. Oh, you guys. You guys are funny ones, that's for sure. All right. Need to put all of these in a safe place too. Oh no. All right. I gotta check something real quick because it had a back plate on that CPU cooler. Maybe do a PC build challenge with other creators on stream. Could do that. That would be fun. That might be hard to organize, at least on stream. If we were maybe doing videos, I could see that. Not as funny as your business going bankrupt from killing that 3080 Ti. Oh, all right, cool. This has a, there's the bracket that I needed. Yeah, thank you, Banana Man. I will think about my business going bankrupt. Either way, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We're gonna try a few other things, and hopefully, we haven't had a chance to test the card yet. At least let's test the card first before you guys call that card dead, because it's not quite dead yet, or at least it's more of a Schrodinger's cat dead right now, where it's kind of, it's alive and it's dead at the same time, you know, because we haven't tested it yet. All right, so we went fancy with the CPU cooler, with the CPU block, because let's be honest, I'm already spending this much money to put this together. I'll get your engagement stats up. I appreciate it. That is the goal. That is why I'm here. Any engagement is good engagement. So you can stick around as long as you want and make fun of my chins, make fun of the business. That is completely fine with me, to be completely honest. Honestly, I wish there was more people that would do that. Because let's be honest, when you're just watching me stream, when you're just watching me make fun of myself, it kind of gets sad after a little while. But like having other people do it makes it a lot less sad, and it ends up being a little bit funnier. So I appreciate the help. Where is the floppy disk drive? We're working that out still. Working the floppy drive out. I'm getting closer to your sub count. Oh man, Jonathan, we're gonna have a. We are gonna be challenging each other here, right? We're gonna be competing for that. Who gets the 1,000 subscribers first? All right. Is this just a sticker? That's just a piece of 3M tape. Do I need that? Oh, nice. I think I can just use these. Let me just read the manual before I mess this one up again too. Okay, that's the warranty guide. Ooh. Wait, did this not come with a manual? This didn't come with a manual. This was a new piece. I bought this brand new. It only came with the warranty. Huh. Where's the cup holder? A cup holder is not something I have had in my computer for many, many, many years. Oh, I'm trying to read the manual. I don't know why they call them CD drives. They're obviously cup holders. Yeah, no cup holder in this one right now. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's just figure it out then, I guess. So this had to have. That's crazy. This didn't come with a manual. Okay, hopefully these are labeled. Otherwise, does anybody know? Are the long ones Intel or AMD and the short ones? I think it's the long ones are what I want. Yeah, that doesn't even fit. What the heck? I might have to look up a manual for this because these are not labeled at all. These are not labeled at all. Oh, it's got to be the long ones because they fit on the CPU. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're going to use the long ones. We're going to go with it. Okay, so this goes on the back. Last person who reaches 1,000 subscribers drinks water with thermal paste in it. Oh no, that's no good. We don't need to. I mean, it's okay. We can be silly. We can talk about eating thermal paste. As long as my daughter's not watching. We don't eat thermal paste if she's watching. Okay. So we're going to put that in place. Okay. That's in place. Intel is always the rectangle shape with the X shape. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't put enough of these on that I realized that I knew what this was gonna look like. That's actually really square. Is it this one? No. That's more square. Or is that? No, that doesn't reach. It's these. It's those. Okay. Okay, but does this bracket connect to this first? To just slide in there? I need to look up the manual for this. I'm going to mess something up. And I really don't want to. I don't want to mess this up. All right, we're learning together again. We are learning together. We are looking up the XC7 RGB Elite manual because apparently I didn't get one. That's crazy. How did I not get one? Water block manual. All right. Before you start, this is a general installation guide and does not cover specific motherboards. Okay. Okay, the Intel one is that one. Yep, okay. I got it right. I got it right, guys. All right. And the X, okay. Intel backplate, USB, adhesive, prerequisites. I need a screwdriver. I don't have one. Windows 10 or higher. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this goes like this. Remove the protective film from the self-adhesive side. Oh, I already did that. Install. Okay, so this. All right, how do we want to do this too, guys? So we need to put the CPU block. Do we want the cable, the tubes coming out the side? Do we want them coming out the top? How do we want those tubes? Bottom? Any ideas? So I'm pretty sure that's one of the benefits of this cooler is that we can choose. It literally has to be up to you. Oh no. How do I want to run it? The side? I think I want to go on the top. Is that weird? The picture shows go on the side. But I think I might go on the top because then I can run tubes along the top and I think that'll look better than on the side. So it'll probably be coming like across. But if I go this way, yeah, if I go this, because then one could be coming from the GPU, one be going to the wall. I think either way would work. I think I'm going to go up though. No, because then this is going to cover this way and go from the GPU. Okay, I'm going to go sideways. All right, thanks for that, everybody. Towards the RAM. Yep, that's how I'm going to do it. I'd keep them up instead of to the side. Why do you say up? Because I think to the side, the nice thing to the side is that I can come up, because this is one of the LCD blocks, and I don't want to block the screen. So if I have it at the top, it's going to come a tube from the GPU up to the water block, and unless I go like around it, it's not going to look right, I don't think. It's going to cover that screen, and I don't want to cover that screen. So that's going to be right there. Yeah, so I'd be able to run a tube straight up, whereas this way I'll be able to go like over to the side a little bit and then up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do to the side. I think I'm going to do the side. Is that cool with everybody? But, let me put that back up here. So if we did this, so that's where it's going to be. If I just had that twisted up, that could actually go straight up, actually. But that'll cover a little bit of the, unless I do it on this side and go the other way. Does this block have a specific input and output? Or does it matter? Does anybody know? Maybe I should just get an Origin pre-built if you want to cut custom water cooling. That is a good idea. And I hear that the Origin pre-builts are pretty good. I had one not too long ago. No idea, ask Google. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay. We'll go top. We'll go top because that to me right at this moment sounds like a good idea. We'll go top and see what happens. Either way, Banana Man, I appreciate you being here. Watch hours is one of those super difficult things to get, and I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you helping me with the watch hours. Appreciate everybody being here and helping with watch hours. Not gonna lie, it's very, very appreciative. All right, let's grab the screwdriver. I apologize. I'm gonna just be in front of the camera for a second here. That's not right. Those need to go in farther. Nope, that's the way I put it on. All right. So I need to take these off and put it the other way if I want them on top. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. You have your PC on watching you as well as my phone. Hey, thank you so much. What in in the mic eating competition. Yeah, I apologize. My microphone is not the greatest. I need to get something to like hang it off of. Right now it's attached to the collar of my shirt. I need obviously if I had one of the super fancy, Rhodes or DJIs that have the magnet in them, you just put them under my shirt and not have it like scratching up against my neck the whole time I'm streaming, but this is unfortunately the microphone that I have. Okay, I need to move that one. And it just fell down. There we go. Perfect. No, you get up there too. There. Okay. Let's put this on and hopefully no problem, but it's definitely past your bedtime. Griff, Alyssa, I appreciate you being here either way, even if you're not going to help me add to my watch time anymore after right now. I appreciate you being here either way. I hope you have a fantastic night. Don't work too hard, man. I've been watching your Instagram stories. Don't work too hard. Yes. Oh, have absolutely. I have considered getting a microphone. Unfortunately, microphones are kind of expensive. The fact that I have one that kind of works makes it even more difficult to want to buy a new one, Okay, why is that not lining up? Why are these... I surely have not, like, figured this out yet. They just slide on here. Have fun with my viewers. Yeah, definitely. We are having fun. Have fun with your... Oh, asterisk viewer. Yes, have fun with the viewer. Thank you for correcting your grammar there, Banana Man. The joke did not land quite as well until you fixed your grammar. All right, I don't think I've got these all the way in here, but it doesn't... It's important that the LGA 1700 retention bracket be evenly secured on all sides before installation. Okay. But I think I need to push these on farther, but the manual does not say. It does not say how far on they need to be. It doesn't say how... I don't think I'm doing this right though. I wonder if it goes on the other side. It's like that's not going on any further. Hey, there we go. I was doing it very wrong. It had to go on this other side here. All right. But see, the beauty of this is that I'm basically doing everything wrong the first time, but so far I haven't completely destroyed anything. I haven't completely destroyed anything. So I get to continue breaking stuff and doing stuff wrong and figuring it out so that without anything being completely destroyed, which is pretty cool. All right. All right. Getting this CPU block attached. All right. That is now attached. We did it. Did I see painter's tape? Yes, there is painter's tape. If you're going to sleep, keep your PC running on second YouTube stream page on mute and turn off your monitor. All right. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to go and wash my hands off really quick. I think I got some thermal paste all over them. I'm gonna go wash that really quick. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. I am back. You know how you just like you work for so long and all of a sudden like your hands just start getting like stickier and stickier. It's from like all the dust, all the everything that you're dealing with. I just needed to wash off really quick. That and go to the bathroom. Anybody else? Bathroom break, everybody. Go for it because all right. nothing ridiculously important is happening. Let's be honest. We haven't done. It's 10 o'clock already. It's 10 o'clock. So if anybody else needs to dip as well, I completely understand. Oh yes, Jonathan, gotta go as well. Wait, you gotta go to the bathroom or you gotta go to bed? Because those are two very different things. Very different things. All right, water block on. Oh no. Okay. I think I can still plug that in. Okay, cool. I can still plug that in. I did not miss it. All right. I'm going to keep this cable out. I'm going to put the rest of this back in here so I don't lose it. I'm going to put it back in the box. Either way, you don't have to let us know either. If you're going to bed, you know, just say goodnight. Otherwise, just don't say anything. That's fine. Okay. Water block is in. GPU has been moved over to the water block. Okay, I need to get this vertical mount in. Where'd I put that? Right here. Okay, so this vertical mount needs to go in so we know where the graphics card is going to go. Oh no. I think I need to take the power supply off to do this because it's in the way. Like I can't get my screwdriver up here unless we put it way out here on the edge. I might be able to reach. Oh. Let's see. Let's see if I can reach it. We might be able to reach in there a little bit farther. Okay. Okay, either way, that's how that's going to sit. I need to replace this first. Because this cable is actually garbage. I had to get a new cable. That's why I originally took all of this extra big bracket and everything off originally. Because this cable stopped working. And I just ended up plugging the GPU directly into motherboard. This cable's broke now. So I got a new one. And we need to put that new one on here. Okay. So how does this work? If that's how that's going to sit. Okay, because that was a side mount one. This is a flat mount one. But this doesn't fit. What is that attached to? Because I don't think I want this attached just in one spot, right? That doesn't look right. Okay. Ow. Sorry. I just hit the camera with my head. All right. So that's going to go somewhere like that. But I need to attach this onto this bracket somehow. So I think it goes like that then. Yeah. That's going to sit. No, it's not going to sit there. It's going to sit there. That doesn't line up either. It lines up. Oh. This doesn't line up anywhere. I use the bracket from the old cable? What did I have over here? Is there something special here? No, that was just the cable. The mounting holes for the bracket itself. Okay. This little bracket isn't going to work with this riser cable. Well, darn. Huh. I have another one that it looks like I might have to try, because this little bracket is not going to work with this riser cable. And the only other way that I could use it is if I only attached it via one screw. And that doesn't sound super safe. That doesn't sound super safe there. I don't like that idea. Well, it would be connected over there too, so maybe that is the way we go. Because if I don't open this other riser cable, I'd be able to bring it back. Oh, just kidding. It's already open. Let me see if this one works better. Oh, this is a really long one. And it's like backwards. But it's got the same issue. It's the same as this one. Okay, so we don't need this one. Okay, we can take this one back and get some money back for it. Cool. Now let's see if we can rig this one up to work. Okay, so let's just try this. Let's see what happens if we take this card and if we put it right here, right? If that's, do we want it right at the front or just one slot back probably? All right. If we do it one slot back, okay, so that fits into the bracket there. This fits into this bracket right here, right? Fit in. Okay. Fit in. There. It is off this platform. And it is not over any of the holes. Why is it in between the holes? I think I might need to order a side mounted riser cable. Don't tell me I need the thermal take specific riser cable to work on this mount. Hmm. With 90-degree adapter. I think that's what I need is this so-called 90-degree adapter. That's not what's on this already, is it? See, because this... So I think what's going on here is this one mounted to this right here. And then this bracket mounted to this plate down here. And I think I need this little bracket thing. I don't think this is what standardized it. But now all of a sudden, the riser cable that I have, new riser cable, does not attach to this bracket. It does not mount to the side, it mounts under, but it doesn't mount under either. Unless, I mean, okay. So this means two things. I either don't mount vertically, I could just put it horizontal in the build on the motherboard. That's a possibility. That would be one way that we could get this working tonight, is go like that. But that, you don't have that view. Is that view worth it? Because I think if that's the case, since this is not going to sit here, and we don't want it to sit here, it has to be up half an inch. It needs to be up that much. Unless there's a way to mount this. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I need a new riser cable. Let me just look at Amazon real quick. Thermaltake YF 1603. So that's what I need. Yeah. Is that really the case? Like Thermaltake just does their riser cables different? Okay, that's not what I want. Okay. Well, maybe we just horizontal mount it. All right. Hold on. New idea. New idea. Hear me out. Let me get a tape measure. This screen is 5.5 inches wide. If we put this card right here, we put those fittings coming out the top instead of the bottom. It would not. It would not fit there. It would not fit there. It would not fit there. Okay. That was a good idea, but it's not going to fit there. Okay. Well, I think here's what we do. We can still move on tonight. We use this riser cable so that we can get positions, we can get where everything's going to sit. And then I can order another one, be here as soon as it can. Just knowing that this riser cable doesn't work, it just won't work. But at least if I just order a new one of these that does work, when it comes in, I can replace it and everything is already done. All the tubes are figured out and everything is good to go. So let's see what that looks like. Okay. Okay, so then that sits right about there. Okay, let's get that screwed in real quick. Sorry, I hit the camera with my head again. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take the power supply out. Oh, go. I can't. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't do this without the power supply out. I need like a ratchet or something. Okay, and the good thing is that the riser cable is easy to replace. Okay. All right, let's take this power supply off real quick. Actually, I think what I might have done last time was just loosened this cable, or this, taken this screw out, and then I think it sits down a little bit. No, it's not for some reason. Oh, 'cause it's hitting that. Amazing. Okay, we'll just take this off because we already got all the rest of them off, so might as well. And we can very easily take this screw off too and get the whole power supply off. All right. Okay, now we can get the riser cable. Is this even the right? Oh my gosh. So sorry. This is why I didn't want to work from this side of the table. I'm just gonna keep slamming my head into the camera. Nobody needs that. Okay. So that's how that sits. This is how this will sit. That's a really long one. I don't need that long of a screw. Yeah, give me that one. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what a night. This is good. Good. All right, there. Now you can see everything. So I meant to do that. I meant to do that to give you guys a better angle. All right. So now the GPU will sit just like that. Okay. So now all I have to do is order a new riser cable and just go off of this. This is my measurements for the moment. Okay. Let's put these back. Put these in so that my music stopped. I think I might have hit Amazon's playlist limit. Is that only like 2.5 hours? All right. So that's how the GPU is going to sit. Alexa, play Music by the Stripe on Amazon Music. All right. Sorry if that just triggered anybody else. All right. Cool. So now we got that. Now we need the radiator put in place, which I think we're going to remove the screen. We're going to remove this big old screen right here. As much as I love having it, I think this will be the better way of doing things, unfortunately. I think that's how we're gonna go about it. I'll have to figure out what else to do with this screen, because it is pretty cool. That, and especially with hard lines. If these were soft lines, it might be different, because I think most of the way that those brackets that I was talking about earlier, it's for you to mount the radiator on top. So it would sit something like this. It would sit like that, just hanging over it. But not only that, but it would be hanging from these metal bars. And I think those metal bars would be, or I think that attachment is like loose enough that it probably would not work super well with hard lines. Because if it moves at all, like those are either going to come out of place or there's going to be pressure put on them. So actually, I think that's the best way. I think that's the way that we're going to have to go about it. We're going to have to take this little screen off. We'll find another use for it another day, another time. It's been a good screen. It's been a good screen, but all right, so we can take those cables then, get them out of here. Okay, this is the part that makes me nervous because I fixed this screen and the components back here with double-sided 3M tape. Oh, there we go. Got it. And ripped it out like I did from the other video that I did on this screen. Okay. Let's take the screen off. Try not to damage it any further. There we go. Perfect. All right. So there's that. All right. So now we can put the radiator on. Let's get the fans, unfortunately, switched around and on the way that we want them to be on, because at this point we're going to mount this like this. So we don't want the fans backwards. We're not going to mount it like that. So I got to flip these two fans around. Actually, do we do it the other way? Do we mount these? We might mount this the other way. I'm going to have to check how this exactly works. There's my screwdriver. See, this is where it'd be handy to have an electric screwdriver. Fan screws. All right. Hopefully everybody's still doing all right. Hopefully everybody is doing good, having a good Friday night. This is the kind of stuff that I love to do on a Friday night. I know that that probably makes me a boring old person, but I'm having a blast, not gonna lie. I love doing this kind of stuff. All right, we'll take this fan off because enough people made fun of me for this fan down at the bottom. They're like, what is that fan even doing? It's not cooling anything. I don't care if it's not cooling anything. It is cool. That's the point right there. It is, yes, it was not cooling anything. It was literally here just to take up space, just solely to add a little bit of extra RGB to the build. That's what this fan was here for. And wouldn't you know it, I had some people that were not happy about it. If Banana Man was still here, he'd have words about it. I guarantee it. So, to make all of the haters happy, we're taking this fan off.
It's stuck on there because of the paint.
All right, everybody can calm down. It is officially off. I don't know if this side is the one that fit through this tiny little hole. How did I get this in here? Holy buckets. This is the kind of stuff that you do that one time and you're like, don't worry, this isn't going anywhere. I'm never going to have to take this out. Surely I didn't go this way. Did this side fit through? No. No, right? How did this fit? All right. Let's see if this fits through here. Like, that side's not fitting through. How did I fit this in here? Do I have to cut this cable? How did I actually fit this in here? Ooh, is it like that? Yeah, there we go. It's like one of those puzzles. It's still not going through. I have no idea how I did this. How? How did this happen? I literally need to, like, compress this plug. See, it's this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that makes this take a really long time. How did I get this connector through here? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to destroy this connector to get it through here. So I might as well just cut it. What is going on? There we go. Got it. It's a little bit bent, but I got it. See if it still fits in here.
Hey, it still fits.
Nice. Okay. That fan. Got a box of fans. I think it's in there somewhere. Okay. Let me see now. Okay. Pretty sure we want the radiator to come out at the top, right? Or no? Do we want it down here? You know, it probably doesn't matter if I have it at the top or the bottom. I see a bunch of different builds with all kinds. Some at the top, some at the bottom. I think I'm going to go for the bottom. Yeah, I see most of them at the bottom. I think we're going to go with that. All right, so this is going to be positioned like so. Like so. Okay, and then let me see if this gets through here and holds the fans in too. That's what I want to see, if this fan is long enough to do. Does that not go there? Doesn't like that apparently. Am I not able to go? Oh, I'm not able to put a screw all the way through this radiator. Okay, I cannot go that way. Okay, so that just means I need 2 sets of screws. That's fine. All right, now we know. Let's put these fans on. So I want to do this, I think, with the cables going that way. Because if this is like this, I want the cables going off the side there, so I can go on one of those. Okay, perfect. So like this. All right, tighten those in. All right, fan number 2. See, this is usually the longest and most tedious part of the whole build, is putting these couple fans on, making sure I'm getting them the right direction. This is usually the longest part. But this is a little different. This setup is a little different. Okay. Now I gotta go find the other 4 screws. I think they were in the box. I do not have them right here. I think. No, they were probably in this bag. This is where all the, yeah, there we go. Where all the extra screws were. And 4 screws. Got it. Okay. So once we get these screws in, I need to grab a couple more that will go on the back side to attach this to the case. All right, this is another reason I need a better screwdriver. Man, my wrist is burning right now. I gotta do a bunch more on the back of this thing. I think I need to go grab one of my bigger screwdrivers. This tiny little twig is not making this easy. All right. Now, please, 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 please let me have done that the right way the first time and not have to redo that again. All right. Got a little bit bigger screwdriver. Okay. So I think now I use these regular fan screws, right? So this, let me see if these fit in here. Nope. Nope, these are different. Okay, something a little smaller than fan screws. Is it these? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it's. Oh wait, maybe it came with screws. Let's check that. That's probably a good way to start. Let's check. No. What are these thumb screws for? These fit? No. No. There's a bunch of big thumb screws. Alright. That's not it. That's not it. There's no more screws in this box anymore. Alright. Okay, let's find what screws we need. Not fan screws. Do these fit? That does not fit. What kind of screws do I need for that? No, it's not gonna fit. Luckily, I just reorganized all my screws. Basically everything I have here. But if I don't have anything, I don't have anything, you know? I don't know if I do. I might try that fan screw again. That's just a bigger opening. Maybe that is it. I don't know. It does not want to go in there. Yeah, it doesn't want to do that. No, not that. Looking for 8 by M 4x6mm screws. They should have come in the box with the radiator. Unfortunately, I appreciate it, Wizard Tim. I actually bought this kit secondhand, so I'm not sure if I've just either misplaced those screws or if they came in the box anyways. I don't seem to have them. This is the bag of screws that I got with the kit, and the only thing left I've got in here are a couple of these thumb screws, and they do not fit in there. So unfortunately, I'm gonna look that up really quick. 8 by M. I appreciate any help I can get at this point. M 8 by 8x M 4x6mm. Oh, 8. Okay, 8 of them. I see. M 4x6. I get it now. M 4x6. Every picture on here looks different. Ah, okay. I think that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Thank you for the help. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can find anything like that. Looks a little bit more like that one. I might have to dig into a reserve I've got behind here. Might have to see if I've got any in here. Got a bunch of screws. I don't think I've got any in here though. Either way, I appreciate the help, Wizard Tim. This is from the, I'm sure, title of the stream here. This, you can figure it out, but this is my first time doing this, and not gonna lie, it's not the first time I've built a computer, not the first time I've put something like that together, but this is a lot. I had no idea how long this was gonna take me, and I feel like I haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. I'm literally just trying to get it all onto the case here, and then I was going to start the water lines. Hi, Amelia. How are you doing? I don't know why you're still awake at this time of night. But hello, I'm glad that you're watching. I appreciate it. Ugh. I think this is the closest I've got, but I don't think that fits. That's real close, but it's not quite there. Good, good. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of extra screws, but I don't think I've got any extras of that screw, which is pretty unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. Trying to think if I might have put them somewhere else, if they might be in a different box. I love you too, Amelia. Wait, what is this? Are these that screw? Did I put them in the wrong spot? If it was that simple and I was just missed this bag. Look at that. There they are. There. This build, putting this together might be one of the toughest things I've done in a while. I am just...
I feel like I'm just missing everything.
It's like easy enough. I should have seen this bag of screws sitting here, but I didn't. If you really want to come and say hi, you can come and say hi. This is my daughter. She's going to come and say hi. Hi.
That's cool. It's bigger.
Yeah, it's a pretty big screen I got. Makes it a lot easier for me to see it when I'm this far away from it. All right, are you going to bed now? What?
Oh, it sent emojis too.
You sent emojis?
Yeah, but
Oh. Doesn't look like they came through.
I did a bunch of happy faces.
Yeah. It was probably blocked by the spam filter.
Huh?
It was probably blocked by the spam filter. You're spamming too much in my chat.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Open loop is certainly a lot more challenging than just air cooling. Oh, for sure. Yeah, this was a lot for sure. It's already been a lot, and like I said, I haven't even started on the actual hard lines. I got hard lines. I didn't even go the easy route.
Do you need any thermal paste?
I do not need any thermal paste. Thank you, though.
Do you need the scrape? Oh, do you have a scraper?
I do have the scraper out here.
I was gonna say, do you need the scraper?
Yeah.
Do you need any zip ties?
Not yet. I need to... I don't need one right now. Thank you, though.
Can I take one?
You can take a zip tie as long as you use it safely. Okay.
I'm gonna put it on that so bad.
Don't put it on that. Oh. Either way, appreciate you being here, Tim. I don't know how you found this stream, but I appreciate you being here. And it sounds like you have sounds like you've done this before.
Dad, guess what?
What?
Mommy gave me gum.
Why would Mom give you gum?
I don't know, but I ate a whole Mr. Beast bar.
Wow.
I played drill tag too with McKenna.
It kind of sounds like you need to go to bed.
No, we're having a sleepover. Mom said that I can stay up but I have to say bye to McKenna. Or I have to go to sleep when you come up.
When I come up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, so is McKenna just on the phone?
Yeah, she's on mute too.
Okay, well,
she's just watching something. Like
okay. Well, you should probably either go and keep talking to her.
I'm still watching.
I appreciate that.
I still type in the chat.
Okay, perfect.
Bye, everyone. I might still be talking in the chat. That's what on the microphone.
No.
Bye.
They can hear you.
Bye. Love you.
I love you. Bye. That is my daughter. You weren't brave enough to put hard lines in yours. You did soft, but in a small form factor build. I can only imagine. You can only imagine in a smaller build. Honestly, it makes me a lot more nervous to do it even in an enclosed case. I know that with this case, I can basically do whatever I want. I could have these going absolutely everywhere and be okay with it. YouTube put me on the front page. Title caught my attention. Hey, well, I am glad that you're here. I'm glad that YouTube YouTube got you here. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Well, either way, I appreciate you being here and helping out, helping me get this put together, which we are, I think, officially now together. I think at this point, I can do the lines, which makes me really nervous. And it's also one of those things that it's getting late enough. I don't know if I want to start this process or if I want to save this process for another day. Because we're kind of at one of those spots, but that I know that I'm not going to get this done tonight. So I might just hit it tomorrow morning when I know that I've got more time and I'm ready to go. But either way, I think it's looking good, looking clean, and I'm really excited to put some cables in, put some of those tubes in, and see what it looks like. All right. Oh, I need to put let's see where the, before I go, let's see where this is going to be mounted. Have you bent the tubes yet? No, I have not bent the tubes yet. And I think I'm going to bend the tubes tomorrow. I think it might be getting a little bit too late for me to want to do them tonight. Okay. All right, so this is going to look something like this. And then this is going to be mounted something like that. So I'm supposed to put that there. And then this fits on there like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go, but I think these little thumb screws are going to get caught in the fan. I think I got another one of these brackets. It's a little bit different. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure that's the bracket that's supposed to go there. So I need to take that off. But then this. Oh, maybe I mount this before. That's probably what I do. So then I mount this. Okay. Let's just see what this will look like real quick and if it'll fit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's supposed to go like that. Alright, we've got a couple of thumb screws. Yeah, you don't want to rush. Yeah, that's I think the thing is, even if I did start them tonight, I don't think I would be able to finish them tonight. So I think that's what's holding me up just a little bit. Is that I definitely still have time to start them, but I'm assuming that I am not going to be able to finish them tonight. So, all right, so if that goes there, okay, cool. That's not blocking the fan at all. All right, so now I just got to get that on there. Take that fan back off. Look, just like I said, only luckily removing one fan at this point. Where did my big screwdriver go? Did I put it back? No? Where did I put my big screwdriver? There it is. All right, so we take one off, and then we'll be able to mount this on here, because that was the last piece that needs to go on before we can figure out exactly which direction all the lines and everything are actually going to go. All right. All right, you will join back soon. I appreciate you being here, dear. All right. So Tim, what kind of computer do you have? Do you have and is it a gaming computer or is it a streaming computer? Do you do anything crazy with it? I would love to know. I'm gonna be just a bit slow looking at chat, but I promise I'll get there. So I'm trying to get this. There we go. Trying to get this mounted while the case is still vertical is very fun. I need to get an electric screwdriver. All right. All right, let's got that. Okay, so that bracket is officially on. So then this is going to go, there's going to be so many cables. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be a mess. Okay, That'll sit right there. Kind of like that. All right. I like it. And I think the rest of these thumb screws, whoops, were to keep that in. I think these thumb screws go down here. I think. Ugh. Am I supposed to do this beforehand? I don't think so. There we go. There we go. That'll keep that in place. Oh, that's not the easiest thing to get to with my large hands. I don't know how many at the back ones. All right, there we go. Is a 2021 build with a 5950X and an RTX 3070. Nice. EKW parts. Yeah, I definitely looked a ton at EK water blocks, all of those parts. You got it to replace your 2011. Yes. 2011 Sandy Bridge build for video editing, 3D modeling. Photogrammetry? I don't know what that is. FPGA synthesis. I also don't know what that is. Sadly, not much time for games these days. Yeah, I can understand that. So do you make YouTube videos then? Because that is something that I still try to do. Would love, I love YouTube. I do a lot of YouTube. Otherwise, 3D modeling is cool. I have no idea what photogrammetry is. I apologize. FPGA synthesis. But either way, that is still a very, very capable machine. I had a 3070 for a long time, and I actually only ended up getting rid of it because I won a 4060 Ti from NVIDIA. So I ended up selling it. Photogrammetry is like 3D scanning. Oh, okay. With still images, takes a lot of compute power. That's really cool. Synthesis is like programming the chips on PCBs. Okay, wow. So it is stuff that is a heck of a lot smarter than I am. Very cool. That's really, really cool. All right. So that is officially installed. I hope I did it right. And that is what the build is going to look like. We just need to get the lines in there. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to come straight over here, straight up to the GPU. Like this is going to be turned this way. And then it's going to go out, up this way. Hopefully almost straight in there. Probably not going to be straight. We'll have to figure out how that's going to work. Up into there. Out here. No. I need to figure out. I'll need to think about this. because we also need to get to the radiator. So maybe it's just going to be one super long tube that's going to come out here, way down here, and under. Nope. I think I know what's going to happen. I apologize, I just hit the microphone. I think I know what's going to happen is I'm going to end up flipping this radiator around. I'm going to end up flipping the radiator around so that it can go from here to here, out to the CPU, out to the radiator, out to the top of the pump here. Okay. All right, so we need to do that all over again. This right here is how you can tell that I absolutely love doing this stuff, because I need to take every single fan off too, so that the cables are going out the right direction too. Yep, that's what we're going to be doing next. That is what we're going to be doing. Okay, well, let me take this off first. I'm very excited for you, Tim, that you got to come in here right at the most exciting time of me just replacing screws on fans. About as good as it gets. Oh. But I think that is going to make the most sense. I guess, let me just think about this one more second here. So, I mean, we can have tubes coming out from the bottom, but one of them will have to go way around. So if let's say if I started with the CPU, we start here, we do something like up and over to the CPU, out the CPU here, it'd have to go back down around. I think it'll still look better. We'll get more of the tube action if we've got it on top anyway. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna have to do that. And if anybody has some electric screwdriver recommendations, I am here. Whoops. I am here for them. Okay. Now that we got that off, I'm going to flip this around. Hey, you're back. Holy crap, it's midnight and you're still live. I am still live. B1 Max. Yeah, I'm going to get one eventually. And this build, tonight, this is really making me think that I need to get one. The good thing is, as soon as at least when I switch to this bigger screwdriver, this is way easier to use on these big fan screws and stuff. Welcome back. $80, yeah. Again, not Not the amount of money that I want to spend on a screwdriver, but could be well worth it if I'm doing a lot more of this. But maybe lower sales? Yeah, I'll have to like I'll just check around and see what I can find. It might be one of those things that I can probably wait for Black Friday at this point. Start making a Black Friday list of things that I need, and an electric screwdriver might be one of those things. Might be one of those things I put on my list. All right. Last screw. Okay. Okay, now we will flip-flop all the fans.
I found you.
Okay. Those, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Did you get my text message?
No, I'm streaming.
On here.
Oh, yeah.
Send back to you?
I know, I said welcome back.
I kinda, went away.
Okay. Then you should probably go to bed too. I know that you don't want to, but
Can I take this off? It's the press stamp.
That's fine. It can be on there. Yep, sure is. I know, but it is getting way too late, and you should be in bed.
Love you.
I love you, dear. Good night.
I still might watch it.
Okay.
I'll probably go upstairs.
That's probably a good idea.
Love you.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, all right. Yep, school starts next week here too. School starts next week. Counting down the minutes. I like ratcheting screwdrivers more or less. Actually, to be honest, that's probably what I need to look at, is just finding some sort of ratcheting screwdriver. Look at that CPU block. Looks like the face with a huge circle mouth. Yeah. It is it is a CPU block, that's for sure. Since I got the whole rest of this kit so cheap, and the water block that came with it originally was a 1200 LGA 1200 only block. I had to get a new one anyways. So I just decided to splurge and get the crazy one. Mostly because the standard block was like, I don't remember. It was like $80 anyways. And this one with the screen on it was on sale for like 140 or something. So I just was, you know what? I got such a deal on the rest of this kit. I'll spend a little bit extra on the screen. That, and I'm okay with spending a couple of extra bucks because I've had this computer now, or at least this case, this build, for almost 2 years already. And not gonna lie, I have very, very little desire to upgrade it. I most likely will not be upgrading it anytime soon. Goodbye. Good night. Jonathan is going to stick it out with me until the bitter end, until I get all of these fans replaced. Sorry the chat's behind me. You never had problems with electric screwdrivers? Yeah, we'll see. Because I've never used one either. And to be honest, there's part of me that's like, I might not. Good night, dear. There's part of me that doesn't even know if I'm going to like an electric screwdriver. Like, I'm worried that that I would get one and then I like wouldn't want to use it anyways because I didn't like it or just didn't like the way it felt. I just would rather have the, spinning screwdriver. I don't know. That's probably a really dumb thing to worry about. Those are the kinds of things I worry about, Those are the kinds of things to think about, especially this late at night. Okay. Now, the last one on the bottom. Gotta put the reservoir back on. I don't know where I want this cable. Do I want? Well, that's not gonna fit through there anyways. Okay. All right. I guess that's where it's gonna go. All right. So that goes there. And hopefully this is the last time that we have to worry about this. The last time that we have to do this. So convenient. Yeah, I believe it. I use it every time I gotta do something that, yeah. I'm sure that's the other side of it. Like there's people that are like, nah, I just can't do it. Can't use an electric screwdriver. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then there are other people that are just, I can't live without it. I need one. Why isn't that one going in? Whoa, that was close. It's just not reaching. Is that screw shorter than the rest of them? It is. What in the world? That one's shorter. Did I mess up again? What did I mess up here this time? Does it fit in this one? I bet these longer ones. I just realized what you're doing. If you're putting the radiator barbs at the top, they will be the highest point of your loop, so air bubbles will collect there and get sucked through the loop. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's probably why everybody had theirs at the bottom when I looked at pictures. But I also just realized that I have different size screws. And I'm guessing I have 4 larger screws.
One more thing. Remember the window in the kitchen?
I will remember the windows, dear. Thank you. Good night.
I just wanted you to remember the one in the office because the curtains are closed.
Will do.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye everyone, and bye Daddy.
Bye.
Love you, Dad.
Bye. Love you.
Have fun.
Yeah, no, I completely get it, Jonathan. I completely understand at the moment. Okay. So this is one of those things that I should have probably thought through a little bit more because I just redid all of these. So and maybe you know this again a little bit better than I do, Tim, but the putting these the intake outlet up at the top, is that a kind of frowned upon thing, or is that like an absolute no, I'm gonna break everything type of situation? Because what happens if you put the radiator up on the top of your case, right? Like, wouldn't that still attract bubbles? Wouldn't that still do the same type of thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not thinking about this right. Maybe it's frowned upon, but I think you should be safe. You just have it bleed it more. Okay. You know, maybe I will just leave it the way it is right now, or just go and do some research. I might just go and watch some videos and see what I need to do with this. See what the best way to move forward is. Because this is the second time now. It's going to be the third time I'm putting these fans on this radiator. And I don't want to do it wrong again, you know? I don't want to do it wrong again. So that way, up at the top is not good. Okay. There's no way you can kill a trace or whatever when you put a low torque mode on an electric screwdriver. I don't think the highest torque mode on my screwdriver is high enough that it can kill any parts. All right. Well, I will also research screwdrivers, that's for sure. All right. Yeah, I definitely have. Some of these are bigger and some of them are smaller. See, these are probably the things that I would have figured out had I bought this kit new. Probably would have had all the instructions. These probably would have been labeled. Probably, yep, there's my 4 big screws. Okay. Oh, absolutely amazing. Okay. So really what we're dealing with here is I should put the radiator with the these things at the bottom. And you called them barbs, which is kind of a new term for me, but I'm down. I can call them barbs. I gotta take this one out anyways. That one's written really tight. Oh, goodness, that one's really tight in there. Wow, I don't want to grab the wrench, but that one is really in there. Grab some pliers here, I guess. I know I'm pretty sure I watched something that said you're not supposed to do this. Or the manual. Oh my gosh. I hope that's not damaged in there. It is really in there. It said you're not supposed to do this to tighten them on, but if I need to get it out, there we go. Barbs. Got the barbs out. Okay. All right. So I should have those at the bottom. So then, would it look weird if this was mounted in the middle then? Just to even it out a little bit? Oh my gosh. If I just mounted it in the middle? I think that might be the call then. That might be the play. To mount it in the middle of the radiator. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's put that on. Let's do it that way. I was really worried about what it was going to look like with the tubes coming out the bottom. But I think if I put the reservoir in the middle there, I think that looks better. I think that makes me much more okay putting this in the middle, putting the tubes on the bottom. And I'm using all of the correct screws this time. So we don't have to worry about that. All right. All right, so this one goes on the middle. Let's just let's put 2 in there and see what that looks like. We're not gonna fall for the trap of putting every single screw in. I'd agree putting it in the middle. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think that's a good call. Best tube routes. Pump to radiator, radiator to GPU, GPU to CPU, CPU to pump reservoir. I'll have to look that up too and figure it out. I guess I assumed you would hit the radiator last, so it would cool everything and then hit the reservoir, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Okay. I don't want these cables coming here. I want these cables out this way. Okay, it's going to be something like that. And then that is going to be here. Yeah, we'll figure out. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Yeah, that was kind of my thought process behind it. Again, I haven't probably watched enough videos to say that this way is the definitive best way to do it. But from what I thought I watched, I thought, oops, did I just do the wrong screw? Sure did. I'll get this figured out one of these days. You found with your old loop, order makes no difference because flow rate is so high in open loops. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that's good. So at this point, we'll just kind of figure out what looks the best, what's the easiest, what's probably the least amount of bends is going to be an important one here. So we'll see. We'll see what we come up with as far as that goes. Let's get these fans attached to the radiator. Let's get this radiator back up, and then I think I might call it a night at that point. Okay. All right, so it'll look something like that. Cool. I like it. I think that'll look good. Because then the tubes coming out from the bottom will have some space. All right. Let me get these last two screws in here. Last two screws. Either way, I appreciate you guys both being here. Why can't you add some cable combs to your white PSU cables? I could do that. I just have not done that. To be honest, I just I don't know. That wasn't as much as I've been doing with this this case and this computer. I don't know. That just wasn't one of the things that I was at like the top of my list. I was like, I got to do that. I definitely could. I think I've always been also just kind of holding out for extensions. This build started as a white build, right? It started out with the, dang it. Started out as a white build. You know, I had this was a white case, and then I painted it. You know, everything was white. The power supply is white. All the cables, you know, everything was white. But as I painted it, it became much less of a white case. That I wasn't super attached to the white cables. I didn't need them to be white. So I think I've been kind of also just waiting to see if I wanted to get some different colored cable extensions or something.
Just to throw something a little different in there. Oh yeah,
Definitely cables definitely can
make a huge difference
in
in looks. And the nice thing about it,
is the
they're
typically just so simple to do. You know, just to add some cable extensions or do something. Typically so easy to do. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. I've always got like a priority list of like things I want to buy, things I want to upgrade, things I want to do, and yeah, I don't know. I think that just never made it that high on the list because anytime I typically have something that's working, something that is already there, something that can keep functioning, you know, it just makes me a lot less wanting to do that. I have a lot of stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I want to upgrade. I can empathize with that statement. A lot of stuff I would love to upgrade. All right. And the last screw on the radiator is officially in. Okay. Well, I think that is what we're getting tonight. I think that looks pretty good. That'll be really fun. Yeah, so we'll have here. See, we'll probably do the other things first because if we ran because this is the output. Let me switch cameras. So this, oh my God, that's not gonna help. Here, let me zoom in. You can zoom this one in. Yeah. Okay. So this the left side here is the output. So if I did this out to the radiator, then it'd have to come out the other side. It'd just be kind of funky. So I think it's gonna work best if we go out up to the CPU, out into the GPU, out down here to the radiator, out up right there. Yeah, I think that's the way that we'll run that. I think that makes the most sense. All right. Whoops, wrong way, sorry. All right. Either way, I appreciate everybody being here so much. It's been a very interesting learning experience of a stream tonight. We did not get nearly as far as I was hoping to get, but I think we've made some really, really good progress. We've got everything set up. So tomorrow I'm going to wake up early and see if I can bend some tubes. I assume I'm not going to do it on stream though. I apologize, but I'm excited. This is turning out well, and at this point now, we just have to bend the right tubes. And I think the other really nice thing about this whole situation is that, guess what? If I just end up that I cannot bend those tubes the right way, I can always get some soft tubes. So I'm confident that this is gonna work, and it'll be really nice. Stream some more tomorrow morning. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will. Hard part is I typically schedule these out, and it's a lot easier when the kids are sleeping. At least one one of the kids is sleeping right now. The other one may or may not still be watching the stream or stopping down here. So it's typically easier when the young child is sleeping. Um, Otherwise, my wife just has to deal with them, and I'm just escaping. So that's typically why I do this on Friday nights. I schedule it out. It's later in the evening so that he's ready for bed by the time I come down here. So we'll see. If I get to them tomorrow, it's going to probably be try one. Okay, I got to go and make lunch for everybody, and then come back down here, make a couple more bends. Somebody's gonna start screaming, and I'm gonna need to go and break up a fight or something. All right. Either way, I appreciate you guys both being here. Jonathan, Wizard, Tim, I'm glad that you were here and helping out, helping me learn how to do some water cooling on my computer here. Appreciate everybody else that was here throughout the night. Had a ton of people early on. Was a ton of fun. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I have a feeling I'm gonna need all the luck that I can get for doing these bends. If not, then a video is fine. Yeah, we'll see. Worst case, it'll be posting on social media. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how my wife feels about it. If she's okay with me locking in for another couple of hours for a stream tomorrow, maybe we'll do that. But either way, appreciate you both being here, and I hope you have a fantastic night. We'll see you later.